Hello everyone, today we will discuss why men suddenly pull away after investing in or commenting on a relationship. Some might have taken you out on a date and spent on you, then suddenly pulled away. Have you ever wondered why some men seem to be afraid of commitment? Let's dive into that. The thought of a more profound commitment can be daunting for some. It's like standing at the edge of a high cliff. The plunge into the unknown causing their hearts to flutter in fear. It's not so much about not wanting to commit, but the overwhelming pressure that comes with it. This fear, this trepidation, can often lead a man to retreat. Ultimately, fear of commitment can be a significant factor for men pulling away. Attraction, like fire, can fade over time. Picture this: a relationship beginning with an exciting spark, a flame of interest. But as the days turn to weeks and weeks to months, that initial allure may dwindle. The same qualities that once drew them in now seem ordinary, even dull. This fading interest can lead to a sense of detachment, a distancing. It's a common human experience. For some men, it results in withdrawal from the relationship. So, loss of interest can certainly make men pull away. Have you been unsure about your feelings in a relationship? This question strikes a chord with many. Emotional confusion, a tangled mess of mixed feelings, can be a puzzling terrain to navigate. It's like being caught in a storm without a compass. The uncertainty, the not knowing, can be distressing. This emotional whirlwind may cause some men to step back to create distance. They pull away, seeking clarity amidst the chaos of their emotions. Confusion about feelings can indeed lead to withdrawal. Have you ever felt that relationships can sometimes be too demanding? It's not uncommon. The constant juggling act of balancing personal life, work, and a relationship can be a real challenge. Sometimes this balancing act can become too much, making one feel swamped. This feeling of being overwhelmed can make the relationship seem like a burden rather than a source of joy. It's like being trapped in a storm with no shelter in sight. This emotional turbulence can lead men to pull away. Feeling overwhelmed can undoubtedly lead to withdrawal. Have you felt constrained in a relationship? It's a sensation many are familiar with, that feeling of losing your individuality, your autonomy. While offering companionship and love, relationships can sometimes seem like a cage, stifling your freedom. This sense of constraint can be overwhelming, leading to a desire to break free to reclaim lost independence. This urge to regain autonomy can trigger withdrawal from the relationship, creating distance. Thus, loss of autonomy can make men pull away. Do you know how personal insecurities can affect a relationship? Just like an unsteady foundation can undermine a towering skyscraper, personal insecurities or self-doubt can weaken even the strongest relationships. When men grapple with their insecurities, they may unconsciously project these onto their partners, creating tension and distance. They may see themselves as unworthy of love, causing them to pull away before their perceived inadequacies can be exposed. It's a self-protective measure, but not a healthy one. Insecurity can indeed lead to withdrawal. Do you know that past experiences can affect your present? Well, let's dive into this. Picture a man who's had negative relationship experiences in the past. These experiences tend to leave scars, and sometimes these scars create an invisible barrier. This barrier makes it difficult for him to fully invest in a new relationship, fearing the repetition of past hurts. It's like walking on eggshells, constantly bracing for the unexpected. It's no wonder that negative past experiences can undoubtedly make men pull away. Cultural or religious differences can affect a relationship. Often these variances shape our beliefs, traditions, and how we perceive the world. These differences can lead to conflict when they become evident in a relationship. Imagine being in a relationship where your partner's beliefs diverge significantly from yours. It could be challenging, right? This mismatch can create tension, leading some men to distance themselves to avoid the conflict. So cultural or religious differences can indeed lead to withdrawal. Have you ever thought about how financial pressures can affect a relationship? Money can stir strong emotions, leading to disputes, discomfort, and distress. Financial instability can cause a ripple effect, impacting not just your wallet but your relationship. The strain of keeping up with bills or the fear of not providing enough can cause someone to withdraw emotionally. It's a protective mechanism to cope with the overwhelming stress. Financial stress can certainly lead to withdrawal. Social anxiety is more than just shyness. It's a fear that can lead individuals to withdraw from social interactions. This includes relationships. When someone is grappling with social anxiety, they might find it incredibly hard to communicate their feelings or to engage in social activities. This, in turn, can create a sense of isolation, pushing them to pull away from the relationship. Social anxiety can indeed lead to withdrawal. Have you tried breaking old habits? It's a daunting task. Now imagine the same in the context of a relationship. When men strive to overcome past negative patterns, they might temporarily withdraw. But don't mistake it for a red flag. It's a sign of them working on improving themselves and, by extension, their relationships. Think of it as a cocoon stage, where the caterpillar is on its journey to become a butterfly. It's a process of growth which can be uncomfortable and at times requires solitude. This withdrawal phase is about introspection, learning and unlearning, all aimed at breaking the cycle of past patterns. It's like a runner catching his breath after a sprint, preparing for a marathon. It's not a retreat, but a pause, a reset. It's part of becoming a better version of oneself, ready to engage in a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. Overcoming past patterns can be challenging, but remember, it's a part of growth and can sometimes result in temporary withdrawal. So, we have explored why men might pull away from a relationship. From the fear of commitment, that overwhelming prospect of a deeper bond, to the loss of interest over time as initial attraction may wane, we've delved into the confusion about feelings, the mixed emotions and uncertainties that can lead to withdrawal. We've also discussed how relationship demands can become overwhelming and how the fear of losing one's autonomy and individuality can trigger a retreat. We've looked at how personal insecurities and self-doubt can contribute to withdrawal and how past negative experiences can shape current behavior. We've explored how conflicts arising from cultural or religious differences, financial stress, and social anxiety can all contribute to a man pulling away from a relationship. Lastly, we've considered how overcoming past negative patterns can result in temporary withdrawal. Remember, understanding is the first step towards resolution. Keep exploring, keep understanding. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful videos. Stay safe, stay connected. Thanks for watching.